Defense is how Street Fighter 6 is so important due to how strong offense is. So in this video, I will be helping y'all, telling y'all and giving y'all drills to actually help and improve your defense. Make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit notification. And other than that, let's get straight up into it. Now, for the first thing I would like to mention before we actually get into everything else is knowledge. Knowledge plays a big part, especially inside this version of Street Fighter 6, because a lot of things could be considered into a safe jump. A safe jump is basically like a 42 to like 44 range. I mean, as long as like 42, I think minimum. The ranges of the safe jump is just exponential. Like, there's a lot of things that comes with a safe jump. But if you have knowledge of whether or not somebody is doing the safe jump or not, that makes you choose a better option. For example, right? Let's say I go into this, I jab, and then I go to the safe jump. Cammy cannot DP. No matter who's the character, cannot DP. You want to know why? Because it's a safe jump. Now, if I don't have Cammy DP, right? Charge, as you're of course going to see, it is 63 frames. So you jab, take the frame kill, and then you go for the overhead, or you could just jump in, grab, etc. You have multiple options to actually choose from in terms of offense, but we are focusing on defense. But as you of course see, it is plus 63. Then if I was to normally do it, right, she would just automatically just get cooked if she was to press a button. Jab, beat. Now you have to hold that. You have to hold that. With knowing the knowledge of safe jumps and knowing how people are going into these safe jumps as a safe jump, let me actually have her do this. If I jump overhead, boom, boom, boom. Now it's a whole combo. Like, it's just insane. If you know the safe jumps and you know their combo potential, for example, right? Let me do this. A lot of people do this with Luke. Oh my God, it's difficult. It's difficult. Let me rock. I could do this into the Avenger, and I could choose an option. I could sit here, I could grab, I could go for a low. Like, there's a lot of options I'm actually able to do. I could go into that DI, I could go to overhead. If you know that they're either going to go for one of these options, or if they ended off with this and they drive rush, you know for a fact, all right, do not DP. Some of these are actually safe jumps. In order to actually have knowledge and gain knowledge, like I said, watch high level gameplay. High level gameplay will actually show you, all right, there's certain situations that you're going to be encountering. High level gameplay already show you, all right, this option to actually deal with it. Having more knowledge inside fighting games is so important, especially with the high level players, because you see how much of a gap that they have with high level people. So like I said, watch high level gameplay. Actually, a CPT Japan tournament that's actually going on at the time of this recording, or the releasing of this recording. You could go back and watch as many ever tournaments that you need to. The characters that you having problems with are not knowing if it's a safe jump or not. I promise you, everybody is going through the same thing, and high level players have figured it out and or trained and labbed it. Don't forget that knowledge is also used to knowing what button to press and or use in certain situations after getting hit by certain moves. Now, with knowledge being the first thing, everything else will get better, because if you have more knowledge, all of these options will actually better your defense. Besides the common knowledge of every other Street Fighter, we got to get into the Street Fighter 6 defensive options, which is perfect parry and stop and drive rushes. Now, perfect parry plays a crazy part inside of defense. I'll even put on the screen right now by somebody who goes by the name Kakaroo, who actually won a tournament and gaining $400,000 from winning a tournament against Angry Bird. Now, if you watch previous sets to what he had with Angry Bird, you would see that Angry Bird absolutely smoked everybody that was there until Kakaroo came back with knowledge. This is why I say knowledge is so important. Try to perfect parry in every single problem that he had with Ken. With the fireball, he was actually perfect parrying. Everything that he was perfect parrying was the problems that he was having with Ken. Because of the knowledge that he got while he was training with, I'm pretty sure, because of the knowledge that he got training with other Japanese players that was in the hotel, he's found out a Street Fighter 6 specific solution to actually stop a lot of defense. Perfect parry, in my opinion, is a high risk, high reward mechanic, because if I know that you're actually being very predictable with your parries, I'm just going to grab you and it take at maximum 20% of your life. Perfect parry actually help with fireballs, sometimes anti-air. When somebody actually is landing it on you and going for a punch, you could perfect parry. But like I said, if I know that you're going for a parry and I was to jump in on you and you're actually parrying, I could just grab you and put you down. Now, for the drill, depending on what you're actually getting hit by, what you want to do is come inside training. Now, inside training, as you're close to know, I'm going to have him just do Dragon Lash. Now, with the Dragon Lashing, you know what I mean, with this drive gauge, we have a lot of things to do, right? I'm going to try to perfect parry it. And then I'm able to go into another combo, but the damage is skilled, but y'all get the gist of it. Perfect parry and plays a lot into it. So what you want to do is have your bot just rotate in between different things. For example, if I'm doing a fireball, let me record him doing a fireball. I don't even know how to even get to the recording thing. Oh, it's right here. We're gonna record him doing a fireball. Actually, which is crazy, I actually have a defensive, like I have Ken just be playing like this, and you of course see that perfect parry. And well, I'm gonna try to perfect parry some things. It's gonna be very scary, but perfect parry. I have a bot that have Ken doing this, and it's very weird because like I said, I used to be training it. Perfect parry. Yo, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Like, I'm not even lying. Now he's in the corner, I can play my game plan. So the whole point of doing this drill is to have a bot do normal sequences and moves that you're actually having problems with, and start to learn how to perfect parry them. Another thing that I would like to talk about is crouch and stand blocking. Crouch and stand blocking is very confusing, right? So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna give you an example. So with certain moves, crouch and stand blocking actually take off, you know, certain frames, right? When I am standing, right, and somebody wants to hit me with a dragon lash, they are +1. The heavy dragon lash is +1. Y'all of course see the heavy dragon lash is +1. But when somebody is crouching, they're +2. You see how the frames change? If you're crouching right here and I hit you with a medium dragon lash, it's -7. But if you're standing and I do it, hold on, let me switch back to him, it's -8. Do y'all see like the type of like problem that it is? But it helps with a lot of things. Crouching and stand blocking is also good for save jumps. Somebody hit you with a save jump, right? Bing, 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 bing. If you are standing, I'm telling you, watch how this hit. Watch how this is, bro. I think it's the same. It should be the same thing, right? Hit. Standing. I could take the option, right? And with me holding that option, everything else after that is reactable. Luke cannot beat into beat. That's too slow. Look at the starter frames into it, right? That's what I said. Well, coming with knowledge and knowing what players are actually looking for when they do a certain move, you would know, like, I bet if the safest option is to stand up and hold the block. Also, with stand and cross blocking, this is coming from Cammy specific from what I know, is that if somebody is cross blocking, right? Let's say I have him cross blocking. This sounds specific. If I was to try to go for a hooligan, I am automatically whiffing it. And now I am so negative. You see the 32 recovery frames. Look, 32 recovery frames. Like, I could switch to my character and probably still be able to hit myself. So actually, I want to try that. I want to try that. Look, like that's how I'm able to switch a character to possibly stop. So you see how important crouching and ducking is sometimes depending on the character. The drills, I recommend y'all, if y'all do know other characters with save jumps, to lab the save jumps and get used to standing when somebody try to hit you with a save jump, especially Chun-Li's. What I figured out with Chun-Li is that I could just stand on the save jump and then I just have to basically just react to whatever is being thrown at me next. Also, if you're crouching in a certain predicament, some combo starters just wouldn't even work on you. As you of course see, I'm whiffing my back heavy kick. But if he is standing, right, let's have him standing, right? Bing, bing, bing. Now I can go to the whole combo. You of course see that standing and cross blocking also changes whether or not you're actually able to do a combo route or not. It's so important to actually learn that, because if you don't learn it, then when you're getting hit with stuff, you're gonna be like, why am I getting hit with stuff? Now when it comes to DPing or Dragon Plus, not everybody in this game have a DP. The two characters that you see on your screen, Luke and Cammy, have DPs. But the difference between Luke and Cammy DP is that Cammy is actually able to side switch off of it. Do not willingly use your DP every chance you get, because depending on the character you're playing, wasted 2 bars is very draining, and then plus you will be putting yourself in burnout. And we all of course know what happens in burnout. Like I'm just gonna show y'all just because, like, in burnout, like, look, if you're in burnout, right, bing, it's over. It's a free combo. Bing, bing, bing. It's a free combo. And then sometimes people go into save jump options to actually mix you up off there's so many things. Some people actually go into meaty things to where they actually able to stop you from doing anything else. But you of course see that like burnout is where you don't want to be at. So you cannot be spamming DPs. That is exactly why having knowledge plays a big part inside this game. If you have knowledge of whether or not something is a save jump, you would know not to DP. But if you're in a predicament, right? For example, right? Let me just record Luke. Let me give him his gauge back. Let me just record Luke just moving, and then I'm just gonna run up medium punch, right? Now, if I am weak, right? Or if I'm in the corner, right? Let's say I'm in the corner, and he's trying to hit me with that, and I react, DP. Now I'm out the corner. Not everybody have a side switch DP, but you get the gist of it. The DP, you will have to know when to actually use it, or know the ranges of it to where you're actually able to stop somebody. So like right here, right? You don't want to be DPing all the way out here. What are you DPing all the way out here for? You could low key just stop his button. It's gonna be difficult because the crouch and medium punch, but you of course see that it's able to stop his button. You are very able to stop his button. So I'm gonna try that one more time. Or you could whip punish it. And now you're just gonna have to hold a combo. Y'all see the gist of knowing when to actually DP. Now the drills that you want to run to actually learn when to DP or not is going inside training mode and learning animations. For example, right? If I know every single time, right? If a Luke was to run up on me and cock this thing back, pause. That sounded insane. But if he was doing that, right, you will know now when he goes for that, you're actually able to DP. You know the animation that you're actually able to DP. You know if somebody's in the air, right? Somebody's in the air and they didn't hit you with like a fuzzy move or something, you can DP. But one thing that knowledge also shows you is that if I was to actually get hit with a knockdown, some people are able to jump forward jump specifically, and your whole DP will miss in the corner. That's why it's very scary to waste an OD DP inside the corner when somebody's doing the jumping. But like I said, go outside training and watch high level gameplay to actually know and realize whether or not you are able to actually DP, because of whether or not it's a safe jump or not. But certain specific situations to where like DJ weave or DJ move, you would know whether or not you're actually able to DP it. All you have to do is go outside training, press R3. Well, in this case, I am using a PS4 pass, so I'm pressing R3, and then record the bot doing the exact same thing that you're having problems with, and figure out whether or not you are able to actually DP it. Now, backdashing and jumping is so crazy. Now, let me explain to you. Backdashing and jumping is something that could be used inside offense as well as defense. So let's say we are playing against somebody like Marissa, right? Marissa have a crazy command grab that is a 5-frame command grab for whatever reason, and I don't know why command grabs are 5 frames. But if you do call this out right, let me go for it. Let me hold on, let me redo it. If you do call this out right, damage that's going to happen when you call this out is like you just go to max hit combo, bing, 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 and that catches level 3, and it's GG's after that. You're gonna have to hold that. But you see the gist of it. The gist is that backdashing and jumping plays a big part inside this thing. Backdashing also allows you to weave command grabs, right? So let me try to do this. Dash, depending on whether or not you know, and then they just gonna have to hold that. They gonna have to hold that. How negative you are, I don't really know yet. Oh, 40. You are negative 40. So that means I can hit you with the slowest move. I wonder if I'm able to, hold on, we gonna see. Oh yeah, I can hit you with a DI. I can hit you with a DI. It's over, it's clipped. Now let's say if you do that right, and I was to hit you with this. Look at the bar. You just lost like 2 bar because you just did something just very dumb. So what you want to do is go inside training and figure out the animations that grapplers are going into, and not only the animation but the sequences. And with knowing certain ranges, knowing when the backdash is going to be difficult. Backdashing is not really, unless you super flash or something, backdashing, doing it as fast as possible is going to be very weird. Plus low forwards actually exist inside the game. And then jumping, when it comes to jumping, not a lot of grapplers have good jumpings or like anti-airs. Knowing the ranges of where you are actually able to jump certain grabs and moves, it will put you at an advantage. And for the last example I'm going to show y'all, like I said, y'all have to run these drills. The Marissa charge punch, right? Now with this charge punch, if she is actually just doing it just to do it, you know, you cannot jump it because it jills, right? But if she's charging it right, you actually able to jump it. I'm going to show you. Hold on, I gotta block it. Bing, bing, jump, punish. You have to learn what charge up moves you're actually able to jump, because if you realize what charge up moves you're actually able to jump, and no DI, because look, let's do this. Bing, bing, bing. I'm actually able to DI that. It's weird to actually do, but the counterplay on that is just really insane if you actually sit down and lab. So like I said, go inside the lab, learn drills, learn sequences with other grapplers, whether or not they're doing like a charge heavy punch like Geef and grabbing you, knowing the distance, knowing like you have options against this. The last thing, we have delayed tech throw. So right, I want to bring up my input history. We're gonna record can be doing a few things. Maybe I have it set. We're going to see if I have it set. If not, then we're gonna, you know. But if I have an animation to where I'm getting jabbed, right? If I get jabbed, I just press grab, and after I get jabbed, you of course see if he run up and jab. If he run up and jab, I'm gonna press grab. You see how I tech the throw, and it's not coming out, right? That's what a delayed tech throw is. Hold on, I'm gonna try to get it one more time. I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna break it. I'm trying to get him to just run up, jab, grab. You see? I literally teched the moment I got hit. If you press grab the moment you get hit in certain predicaments, because a lot of people do like doing that, and you of course see I got shimmy. But if you press grab, learning the timing of this is important, because like I said, if you do press it and learn it, you would not be getting hit by jab grabs anymore. Because if you was to even get hit, you would just take the throw. I'm trying to get him to do it one more time. I'm trying to get the bot to do it one more time. Look at when I'm taking the throw. I'm literally pressing it as I'm getting hit. As I'm getting hit, I'm pressing it. Like it's GG's. As I'm getting hit, I ain't pressing this. You cannot backdash out of it like that, but as I'm getting hit, like, come on, bruh. Like, it's over. You're also able to actually learn the timing of the throw, like try to react to it. But if you're looking out for it, of course it's gonna be easier. But it's all right. With this, I'm gonna have the bot replay one time, not on repeat, one time. But you're going to see that when I get hit, sometimes the grab don't even come out. And if you learn the timing of it, if they was to go inside a grab, or if they was to just stop pressing, you know, you would get grabbed. You see, if you learn the timing of it, which is not really difficult, you just have to go inside and practice these drills of running up DR grab, running up DR jab grab. You know, there's a lot of options to actually get your grab off, but those are the main options to actually get their main grabs off. Once you actually start labbing delayed tech throw timing, the chances of getting grabbed is going to be lowered significantly. Now that's pretty much it I have for the video. Make sure y'all leave a like, subscribe, and with notification bell. I gave y'all some of the drills, I gave y'all some information, I put y'all on game as always. I'll see you at the next one. Peace.